So, hello everyone, Morten here, and I'm happy, right? Jujutsu Kaisen is back, episode 14 here. Not season 2, you know, but kind of like, it feels like it's a new arc now, right? And it's tournament arc, right? It's very likely starting a tournament arc. I mean, we have the setting right, it's gonna come back, meet his friends, you're gonna have a freaking tournament arc, freaking anime, shonen anime, freaking, you know, every goddamn shonen anime has a tournament arc, right? So with Dragon Ball, where they had a lot of tournament arcs, like several tournament arcs, and they even kept having tournament arcs in, you know, in Super. Like, Dragon Ball is basically just tournament arcs, but, you know, other animes too has tournament arcs, like Macadamia, of course, and the Clover, and so on, right? One Piece has that. I mean, One Piece has a tournament arc per se, but it's not like free for all, and it doesn't really follow the. I mean, it's kind of like tournament arc-ish, right? But it's not really like on the usual tournament arc. Per se. I guess Oda did it in one way good there because he introduced a lot of characters per fight there in the A, B, C, and D groups in One Piece. Introduced like 50, 100 new characters, like 2 episodes, I guess. But that's Oda for you. He's like, let me have a lot of characters that way. But anyway, I hope you're right for a tournament arc. I hope they're gonna fight each other. We're gonna see them sorcerer fights, right? And I'm guessing we get introduced to a lot of other characters we haven't seen before, probably, right? Characters we haven't had before in the anime, and it's also probably a new opening and a new ending. I mean, 2 weeks break, so it's probably a new opening and a new ending. There could be some spoilers today, going right to that. So this is very exciting, and I guess they're just gonna, you know, meet him again, right? He's gonna come back home. It's gonna be like Tomodachi Nakama, you're alive, and that thing is very likely to happen, right? So probably like some kind of wholesome friendship moment into a tournament, I guess. So anyway, let's start watching it. So 3, 2, 1, and go, baby! Come on, let's go. Okay, some kind of onsen, I think. First second here. It's like looks like a hot spring. Maybe some waifus. Probably not, though, given it's because Kaisa is probably, yeah, exactly. Let's say it. It's probably buggy, I can say that, yeah. Shigeru Shiba, yeah. So, oh, it's like a brain in his, written that down on his pipe there. Oh, yeah, I guess it's bros. But I mean, it makes sense. It's like I'm a volcano guy, you know. It's like I have my own onsen. Yeah, it's a nice little hot spring I can make, right? I got the fire powers. But every time I hear him talk, you know, I was like, oh, it's buggy. Yeah, it's Shiba, it's buggy, right? He also plays Kafka in Final Fantasy. So he's a clown guy. This guy's clown. He's also, for that matter, doing. I said it probably last time. He's cousin, but he's also voice acting. I can't remember who it is now, but he was an actual, of course, feudal lord in Neo, so it's based on a real person. But like basically a very clownish feudal lord. That's like a complete, you know, white paint in his face. Like it looks like Buggy. Like it's like a feudal lord in Neo 2 that looks like Buggy in One Piece. Like seriously, and he's voiced by Buggy, by Shiba. I was like, okay, it's like did he just be like, we have to have a white faced guy, you know, completely in this kind of Kabuto performance, white guy. This is gonna be played by Buggy. They're like, let's get the Buggy guy to do this thing. No, what's this? Because he has a Kabuto. What is it? But anyway, you're recapping now. People will be like, what are you talking about the voice actors? Come on, they're recapping now here, okay? Went for ultimate, for so on. So far, it's just recap. Right? It's been 2 weeks break. Take a recap here. But I don't think that the bad guys are gonna be that much this arc. I don't know. I mean, I'm an anime only, but I'm expecting it to, again, right, to go into a tournament arc. So they're probably gonna recap what happened last before the winter break, and then we probably go into the other characters. Probably. I feel that they're gonna be like, yeah, you got the fingers and he's badass, and you know. So far, it's just recap, but. I mean, it's only been 2 weeks break. It feels like a bit like a year break for recap. I don't really feel I need a recap right now, right? I feel it's only been a few weeks since we saw this the last time. If it was like a like in Zero when they're doing like a, you know, a 3 or a 6 month break, I could have been like, oh, it's part 2 now. Okay, recap time. Or like a Slime where they have to recap all the time. I mean, Slime is back. I'm a huge fan of course. Reborn as Slime Brides going started this week, but that anime had like a 5-minute recap immediately. I'm like, oh yeah, Slime really recap again because they had episode 0 last week recap too. Whatever, I digress, but just recap here still now. Recap, people. It's probably a new opening after the recap is over. I'm gonna guess that. I think this makes sense, right? They're probably recapping for an hour, minute or so, and then it's probably opening. See if I'm right here, but I think it's gonna be right if we get a new opening. Opening 2. Of course, Eve opening is really good, man. That opening is. Is it my favorite of the last season? It's definitely up there. Last opening, definitely up there. My favorite opening last season is probably Serious Touch of Samurai from also Mappa, right? With the dance, with the dance, yeah. Or that's probably my favorite opening. So, but it's here we go, new opening. Definitely new opening. Yeah, it's a cat. It's a new cat can probably talk. Some new rich cat. It's probably a new cat that can talk or something. Oh, he's a child, like a bubble. Yeah, I get it. He's like a child, right? So. Oh yeah, the pen is at the pen. It's gonna go serious. Oh yeah. There's someone's gonna die though because they all have like flowers and dark and the umbrella. They're very sad in the beginning. But I guess someone did die. But maybe it's hinting to that. Might go to his, I guess, funeral. Might be how it starts. Okay, a girl in the fort, I think. Probably a girl. Could be a sexy guy, but it could be like a haku. I'm like, looks like haku. I like little look like haku. So I'm like, well, it could be a girl, but it also could be a very cute otokonoko. Okay, now we're at the force again here. Oh yeah, of course with here we go. Some he's something like a hippo or something. He's like, okay, something a hippo. Another playing baseball. Okay, so it's fighting, of course. Yeah, so I guess they can hint into a fight there, of course. It happens to be a tournament though. It's not much to a tournament. Not much to internal conflict this opening. This opening is more like we're gonna fight the bad guys. Huh. It ends with someone playing. Oh, okay, now that they're recapping the whole opening super quick there. Interesting. Super quick of the opening there. But I guess there seems to be a funeral now then. That seems to be the... I mean, he did die, right? And mom and so on. That's probably how it's gonna start with the funeral then. It's not physically, right? Because it's like... Well, at least someone has to die. Maybe more can't die because... Part of the opening definitely was very funeral looking, right? Got some flowers and so on. And it's raining and they had like, you know, black umbrellas and... But he did, yeah. That's how it ended last season. Whatever. I'm guessing it's gonna be a reunion now. That's probably gonna happen, right? Let's see if you get some. Okay, yeah, they're like, yeah, you know, the boy. Here we go, here it comes. Senseis! Oh no, it's a 2! He's all happy. Friendship time, right? Come on. Look at it, I knew it. It's like, yeah, come on, we're gonna do it. We're gonna fight, we're gonna meet friends. No, it's Senseis probably, but... He's quite a simple money guy, yeah. Oh, it's Senseis! Oh! Not wrong! Come on, yeah! He reminds me of Saitama in that way, yeah. It's like, oh my god, this thing is happening! Oh my god, it's like sheep and groceries today! Okay, what's he imagining? Yeah, his poor friends crying and... yeah, they're gonna be so sad and happy, it's gonna be happy tears! It's gonna be amazing! Cool. Is this gonna be cool? Definitely. Let's do it, Sensei. It's gonna be so awesome. They're gonna be crying shit. You're gonna laugh at them when they're crying. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna make them cry. It's gonna be so awesome. It's like, man, you gotta love panda, man. It's a panda. Come on, who's not a freaking fighting panda? Come on. And of course she's always like, you know, she wants to go and see. But I like her backstory that says she hates the, you know, the suburbs and the hillbillies. She's like, oh, I want to go and, you know, buy cute stuff and explore the different, you know, the cultural places in Tokyo and Kyoto. So she wants to, you know, explore the rich neighborhoods and buy expensive clothing and so on, right? Oh, that's probably hurt him. His fur. He's not wearing a suit, right? Just, you know, pulling his skin there. Yeah, so it's not really like. Oh, here we go. Yes, new characters, right? So I said earlier, we're gonna have a lot of new sources, right? We're gonna have a lot of like tournament of our characters. Here we go. We obviously already know Ara and Man of Culture. Of course, we already know those two. She's like Ara. Was like a witch something. Like a blonde, looks like a very witchy. Of course, we already know her at Ara Oneshan character. And of course, the idol guy, clearly the best character. I mean, he's like, oh, shut up. I mean, it's like we hate you. Oh, cute little witch girl. I mean, she's like a witch. Okay. This guy was an opening, yeah. Wood guy was an opening there or something. Whatever he is. Like an android? Wood android guy? I don't know. I saw him in the opening. I was like, yeah, it's like a wooded android guy. But she looks sort of like a witch. The blonde hair, the little... Especially with the two, yeah, and the little, like, wand... Or the wasn't wand, the broom, I mean. Just like the little broom, right? So, tiny little witch girl, okay. An Akko-chan character coming in here. This is the woman we saw in the opening. With some massive face scar. Reminds me of, you know, Iruka and Naruto. With, like, the nose scar, right? Oh, here we go. Surprise present? No, this is so stupid. He's like, look at this bar. Of course, she's in love. We know she's a massive fan of Sensei. He's so pretty after all, so you know. He's like, look at this surprise birthday box here. Yeah, some gift in this box here, right? Gives everyone a little doll and everything. Oh, she loves it though. Oh my god, I got a gift. She loves it. The rest of her like, what is this? But she loves, of course, she's his biggest fan girl, right? Here we go. Surprise! Hi, I'm alive! Here we go. Ah, it's this guy. Remember this guy? Are you gonna cry? Ah! It's like, come on. Like, are you like, ah? So cringe. Cringe reunion. Come on, I'm alive, guys! They're not even caring about it. They're looking at his doll. They're like, look at this thing. He's alive and he's super cringy. Oh man. Cringe reunion. Of course, the old man that. Still. Oh, you're still alive! Come on, stop embarrassing us! Stop being our friend! I wish you were dead. Yeah. Here's finally I cry now. Maybe. I'm alive, man. Yeah, so of course they had to make it very cringy and be like, yeah, I'm here! They had to make it ultimate cringy and be like, getting out of the box, man! There we go, it's a festival, tournament or kind of thing, right? Come on. They're like, yeah, we have some Hanabi, it's gonna be school festival time. Maybe they're just gonna like do the weird school festival already, anyways, where they'll play some weird horse games so they know that they're fighting or something. Oh, who knows? Like in Academia, or they might. Maybe. Okay, we get some. The teams are gonna do and so on. Yeah, they're gonna go out, hunt stuff and so on. Eat some ramen maybe. I don't know, it's like a food thing there in the bottom. Like eat some food too. Eating competition is gonna be part of the fights. Like we're gonna hunt some demons and then we get some food and you know extra points if you eat faster or something. It's like what? Maybe see the teams. So it's like a wooden. It's like Somali. Something wood golem guy? I mean, he reminds me of Papa in Somalia, right? Papa golem, definitely. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start. Okay, they skip somewhere else. Okay, this is good with the funeral photo there. So that's cool. Shouldn't make laughs in this anime. So of course, if you typical funeral photo in Japan, right? They have that. I'd call it a ribbon, or call it on the photo. It's very common, of course. It's like you like this thing here. You like my funeral photo, guys? We saw it when I was dead. Oh man, this is a cringe comedy episode, and it keeps having this funeral photo. Man, this feels cringe as senpai. Finally, it's like, are you a panda, senpai? Finally, it's like, wait a minute, are you a panda? I haven't seen you before. Oh, that stuff? That was your stuff? It's his fault. It's Sensei's fault. It's clearly Sensei's fault. He gave it to me. I love that, like, but he's the one who handed it to me indirectly. So I mean, wouldn't it be Sensei's fault? But that was good. I mean, he borrowed it, so it's not my fault. Come on, like, it's Sensei's fault, clearly. Yeah, clearly it's Sensei's fault. I agree with him. It's like, but it's Sensei that borrowed them, right? So I'm just indirectly doing that. But this is kind of what I expected. Maybe a little more happier than the cringe comedy when he's alive. But you know, like, the reunion is gonna meet Panda, he's gonna meet the other senpais and be like, hey senpai, and he's gonna be all like, we have a weapon, it's like, let's be friends, senpai. You know. Maybe we're gonna learn about the other characters now, like the witch girl, the Ako-chan. All these teachers. Yeah, but here we go. So, see more of those characters, right? We already know about Arara and so on, right? But I want to figure out too what this golem thing is, of course. Yeah, jag skulle lika fan. And here's kind of the fire sign. No, not for candy, but it's like a fire. You can make a narrative vibe. It's like not a spider one. It's some kind of like Konoha thing in his face too. It's like, oh, what is his face to? I don't know. It's very friendly as always. Yeah, underestimate me. And you know those. Yeah, underestimate me, I need you people. Clearly, a man of culture can't be bored by these meetings. I agree with him. It's like, come on, I want some idol girls. I want to send around here talking about stuff. I'm gonna leave. She got some cute girls, and then I'm gonna win anyway, right? Come on. Not needies. I thought Orbis Ash instead. That's true, instead of the other bells. I mean, she's clearly a witch. She's clearly a little kawaii witch here. One thing she lacks is the witch hat, right? Yeah, the classic little top hat. It's one thing she lacks, right? And yeah, so that's a kind of course, voice modeler kind of thing. The Groot there. Maybe he's like a plant power guy. I don't know. Like he looks like golem of wood, right? Like a wood golem, but he could be So you imagine his power should be centered around like Groot, right? Or some more kind of plant power, but not necessarily though. It's like he could be a living cursed doll kind of thing. And she can probably fly in a broom, right? I mean, she's a freaking witch. I know they recap a little bit here of their fight, of course, the one when they had that friendly banter fight. He kind of looks like a Karakuri, I guess. That's true. That could be what it is more like a Kurikuri circus thing. I mean, like the wooden dolls they have in Karakuri, the circus anime, but they're based around those mechanical figures. He looks more like that, I guess. The Japanese Karakuri circus kind of thing, yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what is. That's. Oh, you know, there's clearly some kind of rivalry going on here. It's always sweet. What does that say? Unfortunately, this is about recap here. I'm not explaining to her what happened when they fought them. Yeah, it's like, oh well, yeah, I met this guy, you know. He was like a volcano guy in plant, and they had these powers. It's a little bit like, but they weren't that strong though. So it's a little bit. Okay, good. Using his powers for. That's good. It's like I'm blocking the teacher. That was good. That's why he's mastered his powers, so he can't get angry ladies. So throw stuff in his face. He'll be like block. That's why he's mastered his power to be like when I annoy my female companion, I can be like blocking their attacks. Yes, very proper way using your powers. Perfect. But definitely not a recap there. And of course, he's gonna have all the pain of his losing his friend there. But I wonder if they're gonna take the other one. That's not what I mean. The opening is kind of started with a funeral kind of scene, but it feels weird. I mean, obviously he had to go to his funeral. But why would you bring the rest of his team to the funeral? I didn't know the character, so yeah. But now they're like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, we're gonna lose this. Get to the house like that. Yeah, they're like, yeah, reunion and teaming up and yeah, that's not in my way. I'm the leader. Okay, so there we go. Ending. Kind of a build-up. I would say that build-ups are definitely. I mean, it's a cute ending though when they're standing. It's a kind of camp time out in the snow or something. Build up a little clothing and getting out in the war. It's like a school setting. It reminds me of course of Third Sentinel when you sit in that when you go and buy that place all the time. At the place there. She's buying too much stuff. That's good. That's good. Italy at the ending. She says she has too much bags, right? I can't carry them. Yeah, she's always not buying too much clothes and so on. Of course she is. But it's a kind of, I don't know. They're like at the beach now, I guess, or something, and just hang out. But it's probably cold because they have winter clothes on them, and even the panda, yeah, is wearing some scarf and so on. So it's like a nice little. Of course, he's recording it, of course. Of course, he's the guy doing all the memorial photos. Feels like a death flag ending when someone's gonna die here. He's like taking all his photos with his friends here, right? Building up this friendship. I reckon of course the singer. It's a Tokyo Ghoul thing. Maybe they also have some weirdo marker, right? Let's see here. Onsen episode probably marker. Oh, this thing, some kawaii. Is it here Argus? Is it a red girlfriend kind of character? I don't know if it's that kind of. What is this? It's like hi. Okay, so a nice little sushi place. I just thought, what would it lead to? There's something so weird sometimes. Like, what did it lead to? Okay, they're like, yeah, sushi, I guess. Some cute girl. Huh? Yeah, she's getting a real, I guess, personality when she's like, got a little. Probably, right? She walked up, she's like, a few warm-ups, he's like... And that's sushi rolls. Sushi! I never got him anime. Oh, sushi! Best food ever! And there is. It is idol girl appreciation. Oh yeah, of course he's watching this. Of course, a TV show. I want to be delete. Of course, it's him watching her in some kind of. What's he doing? I didn't either. Of course, it's him watching her in some kind of TV program eating sushi, and it makes sense. Okay, so now next episode, Tournament arc. She can fly on the broom. To no surprise, the witch can fly. I told you. It's like, yeah, I managed to figure it out. The witch can fly on the broom. Oh yeah, where's my bonus points for that? It's like the most obvious thing ever. That literally the most obvious thing ever is like, well, to no surprise, the witch can fly on her broom. That's right. But yeah, to no surprise whatsoever, right? The witch can fly on her broom. That's kind of what you expect, definitely. But a pretty good episode. I will say it felt a little, you know, they had. Honestly, it was like 8-9 minutes of recap, something that in total it started with recap, about 4-5 minutes, another recap in the middle, and yet in the end also a recap. So it had a little too much recap. I will say that though. So that's unfortunate. But otherwise, I mean, it's a great episode, of course. Yeah, starting getting into the other characters. Clearly, the witch girl, the Akushan, can fly. I mean, she has like a broom, and sort of in the preview, she clearly can float or whatever. Carrying around like a broom with her, so of course she can fly. The other thing, yeah, maybe it's a kind of, you know, character thing, right? Yeah, like Character Circus, kind of built mecha, wood golem mecha guy kind of thing. It's interesting. And of course, there's some other characters there. But they didn't really show us any new powers or whatever. So that's going to be a live thing. The most common episode, of course, with the the Cringe reunion. It's me, I'm alive! And they're like, did he have to do it like this? Like, the Cringe reunion at its finest, right? Well, anyway, guys, that is the Oscars opening. I don't know, I mean, the opening had some scenes still of fighting. I'm gonna get some time today, so I'll do an opening review. Maybe, I don't know. No, I'll feel time today. Sorry, guys. Anyway, see you guys and have a great day. And the ending, though, the ending has this meeting. The opening also, but the ending. Yeah, the ending was nothing compared to last week. If I can say that thing. The ending, I mean, last was amazing, and this ending was like, it's pretty cute, you know, they're friends, and like, they're hanging out. Like, there wasn't really like a massive, you know, wow. I was like, it's cute. But of course, last ending was like, oh, this is shit, right? And the opening was more exciting there. But I do wonder again about the funeral. If someone's gonna die though, like another character die, maybe Sense's gonna die, like someone that they all know. Because I felt like, well, he died, but they didn't know that character, so I don't know why they would go to that funeral. So I don't know. But I'll see you guys. One Piece is more and so on, right? Probably doing the SG anime today. And I'll see you guys and have a great day.